Hello and welcome to episode 32 of Galaxy Gaming Skyblock. And seems I forgot a few blocks here. I've had some really good help again, as I've had a few times from Asteranx, and I know they're also playing the pack and really been really helpful in the past, and they gave a very nice idea for improving my mob farm for gaining experience. So I built a new farm, kinda. It's not done yet. I'm gonna work on it more during this episode. But this is basically it. 4 atomic reconstructors with the killer lens and a flux point that I will show you what it's for in a moment. I was still working on these flux points, and that needs to be power users. That one also needs to be power users, but I will do that when I hook it up. My machine here is configured with a fuel injection rate of 4 still. I can even do 8. I tested this in my creative world as I was doing other stuff anyway. I can do 8 and it's gonna keep up all of the fuel, which is great, but I don't need it right now because this one's, well, basically it's full. So that's that taken care of. We have power for days. Can I disable you? Thank you. And I guess I forgot a few more. I had some ghost blocks. I'm guessing this was them. Anyway, what we're gonna do is lure mobs into that, or transport mobs I should say, into that area to be killed. And the way we're gonna do that is oh, interesting. That's this one, of course. We're gonna make a new machine, which is the Relocator Obelisk from Ender.io. And one thing we need is an, ooh, that sounds horrible, tormented Enderman head. And that is going here in the recipe for the Aversion Obelisk. Now, I've used the Aversion Obelisk before, mostly to get rid of slimes in Project Ozone, I think it was. And that makes a Relocator Obelisk together with some Prismarines, which by the way is just shards, which we've done before. That's just nether quartz in front of the Reconstructor. Relocator Obelisk. Teach. Okay. Something else I want is Interdiction Torches. And Interdiction Torches are really nice in pushing away mobs and actually also pushing away their there are things like arrows and whatever they throw, and that's going to require an Eternalist fuel, which we hadn't made yet because we never had the EMC for it. We do now. I just need some more magic. How much is that? 98. I can get that. I'm sure I can get that, even without cheating. Let me give me this magic. 98. So, yep. And you can have these levels back. So now I can teach you Eternalist fuel. Cool. That goes in here to make oh, that wasn't the idea. When did that happen? I was just looking at this before and it didn't do that. Okay. Redstone torches, diamond, philosopher's stone. Oh, those are mana diamonds. Diamond. Interdiction torch. And now I can teach you 5 million. That's a lot. And this one I shouldn't have. So over the edge you go. So the idea is that I need a different jetpack. Idea is this. These torches right here are gonna prevent mobs from occupying 8 blocks radius around them. Let's see, what's the best way to break? Probably here. Okay, and this relocated. Did I teach you to relocate? I think I did. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I did. I don't want to have to make it again. The relocator is gonna move them from wherever they spawn to this area. Now it does require a capacitor. We'll use a crystalline one because we have it. And it's going to require soul files, which I'll be connecting in a moment. Yeah. Now, if you look at the range of this, which is pretty big. And can I sleep for the rain or not? Yes, I can. So, if you look at the range of this, the red area is where it's going to push the mobs. Now, of course, it's an odd area, and I work in even chunk sizes, so it's slightly off-center, but that's fine. This is where it's going to push the mobs into this area. Then these torches are going to push them from this area towards the center, where they're going to fall into the hole here and be killed by these atomic reconstructors. The area where it's pulling them from, though, that's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can get a view of that, because that is rather big. That is really rather big. Can't see it yet. Oh, I think that may be it. Why don't I see the range? Unless it's, oh yeah, here it is. So, kind of see it now. This is the area where it's going to pull mobs from into that red area there. Basically, anywhere that something spawns, they're going to be pulled in there. I need to watch my hydrogen, although I just fill it up. I don't want to fall down. Don't have creative fight as such. So, all we need now is an area for mobs to spawn. And let me... I want faster flight. Let me first turn off the display here. So basically, it's going to pull them into that area on top. The interdiction torches are going to push them here, and they're going to die from that. For now, I'm going to close this off anyway. There's the experience vacuum, and there's also an item collector, which is currently not working because it's got an empty whitelist, but we'll switch that soon to an empty blacklist, into an item conduit, and into a open crate, and in there I'm gonna drop a bucket of lava, because I was testing this in my creative world and the amount of drops is ridiculous. And I mean, with the Rot Magic farm, I'm just dropping into the void. Here, I don't want to do that. Also below here, I want to have another platform. So I'm going to drop them into the lava, and we should see that. There you go. All items should be destroyed like this. So, to do the mob farm. Now, before we do the mob farm, first I want to make better ones, because I'm getting tired of using the iron wand. We make this upgrade. Also, we have the nether star now, right? So why not? Unbreakable wand, you'll never need another wand. And I want the transmutation tablet. And I'll probably want a bunch of EMC. So I grabbed some of the seed or essences, which I'm gonna throw into the portal. It's gonna take a while. And that is 4 stacks of adamanite ingots. Basically 100 million EMC. Right? Yeah, we should be fine for now. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I want a platform for them for mobs to spawn. Oh, and I want something else. So, let's see. Can I get some soul files from the blood magic farm? Because the obelisk needs to know which mobs to transport. Yeah. So I wanted to transport, for example, creepers. Right. There's too many creepers right now. I want to click something else. Okay. You. Let's just kill them all until we get another mob that is not a creeper. That is not a creeper. That is not a creeper. But, for example, it's a zombie. Or a skeleton. Is there anything else? Maybe one. Maybe zombie villagers. Or witches. Witches may give me more XP as well. I just don't know if they're gonna die from that. Let's see. From the killer lens, because, you know, they give themselves potion of healing. I don't want babies. Not because I like the babies, but because I don't. Okay. I got myself 4 soul files that... Actually, we can already test this now by adding them to the obelisk. Now, the only thing is, I need to go in here, and there are gonna be mobs coming in as well. Right, come on. Thank you. So we're gonna drop in all of these. And now I should be getting mobs in here from over there. Right? You have power. You're always active. Oh, there you go. It's working. So, mobs are coming in this case skeletons and creepers, and you can see they're trying to walk around, but the Interdiction Torches are preventing them. And now they're being killed. We have 41 levels right now. (42 levels), but this is still quite slow. We want bigger spawn area. Also, I want to blacklist, so all of the items get destroyed. I didn't do that on my test world, and it got really laggy. So there's that. I don't want Endermen, I don't want spiders, I don't want babies, but I do want a lot of other mobs. So what I did, I made a one chunk area here with glass and redstone lamps and elevators. The slabs there should prevent spiders from spawning because spiders need a 3x3 area. The height, because it's 2 block high, should prevent Endermen from spawning. So if we do this, it's pretty dark, which is fine. So of course it won't do anything until I get up to here, because now it's 24 blocks away from me and we should see more mobs coming in, as long as there are skeletons, zombies and creepers. Where are you? There you are. Right, so the skeleton should at any time now, and that one, be moved to the other area. Why are you not? Why are you not? You should be just a regular skeleton, right? I wonder if there's a difference between skeletons and skeletons. Yeah. So why? It worked fine in my test world, as often does. But for some reason... Oh yeah, no, the other one is gone as well now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is expand this platform a bunch of chunks. So I want cobblestone, a lot of it. Actually, I don't need you right now. I don't need you. I will need you. And I wonder if I should actually start with the glass and the redstone lamps. That way I can light it up for myself. I want a bunch of these. And I want these. And I've already copied the setting for from this, so I can simply paste that to new ones. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this, first of all the top layer, and then underneath that a spawn layer for them. So that extends 2 more chunks in that direction. I'm probably going to do 2 chunks in that direction later, maybe in between episodes or maybe in between recordings. So now I just got to put glass around it and keep an eye on my hydrogen. I've already used about 10,000, 15 left, so about 2/5 is gone. And yeah, you can see that it's not that easy placing blocks when you're trying not to fall down, even though you can save yourself. Right, okay. Actually, in this case, I think I'm gonna hover because it would make placing the blocks a lot easier. Oh, no, it clearly went too far. That's fine, we're gonna do that chunk probably later anyway. So, like this, and now just fill it in between with a nice wand. If I have more glass. And then after this I can do the cobblestone floor, because at least nothing will spawn as long as I lit it up. 40,000. That should be enough to stop all spiders spawning. Now I know that this is overkill, but that's the only way to keep it symmetrical. You can go in there for now. You can go in there for now. Okay. So, if I switch this off, it should get pretty dark. And we should see mobs spawning below us already on the minimap. Or set, maybe. No, that's it. And they're being pulled into here. Actually, I don't think I can see that from here, can I? Yeah, there's creepers pulled away, skeletons, zombie pulled away. Cool. Now let's see, how is this doing XP wise? We were at level 41, we're at level 54. And I've only just enabled this, so this is still coming from the blood altar. One thing is that the item collector may not be quick enough. And I may have to add more of them. Or maybe I need speed upgrades in the Ender Eye conduit. Let's get that. Let's go down here. Let's see. Are you filled up? Yeah, you are. Okay, that's why. Upgrade there. That should help clear this stuff out. I might make a sound muffler for this because it's pretty annoying. Muffler. Super sound muffler. That is wool and a note block. Did I make a note block yet? No, I didn't. So let's get some planks. 7, 8, and redstone. I always have trouble pressing the E in that. Alright, no block. It should be easy enough to learn. For wool. Super sound muffler. I'm surprised the regular sound muffler isn't in here, but that's fine. Now I would like... Oh, okay. I would like you to add the... Where's the one from the atomic reconstructor? Add. Ah, there you go. Do I also want to add the teleport sound? I think I do. Oh dear. Enderman, teleport, add. Yep, that's better. I don't mind the walking and the growling as much. 57, yeah, this is definitely working better. So, and I'm gonna expand that platform even further. So as you just saw in the time-lapse footage, that in real time took about 5 minutes to get 30 levels of experience, and which I think accounted for 2 levels when I added the 90 that I already had. But yeah, that's just how experience works, right? It's not a straight up scale. But yeah, this is working really well. So Astrax, if I pronounce your name right, thank you so much for this. Let's go down to the business end of this mob chamber down here, where it's kind of dark. And you can see it takes a while to turn on all of the redstone lamps. And yeah, mobs are spawning here, and forgot to take out this block. Now, the machine is a bit slow in pulling in the mobs. It is putting in babies, by the way. I've seen them appear as well. And I don't get witches for now. But at least there's no enderman here, and there's no spiders here, which is what I wanted. So, turn the light back off, and just a tip, in case you have something like that and you can't really see the lever, just press F7 and you will be able to see exactly where there's no X's. One bug with that thing is the following. I put a lever here to switch on and off. Please give me the block. Oh, come on. So this should be active with signal, and then I should be able to switch it off, right? But it's not off. It's still pulling in mobs. Even now, it's still pulling in mobs, which is kind of weird. Zombie villagers. So, yeah, I thought maybe there's a signal coming from somewhere else. Well, how about we set it to never active? Right? Never active. Well, actually, yes, you're still active. At least when I tested this last time, even though it was set to be never active, it was still active. Yep, there you go. And nothing can spawn here because this is all lit up, right? There's the glowstone blocks on there. So, how can anything spawn there, right? Well, they can't. Although I do hear zombies somewhere else. Would that be in the tree? No, it can't be anywhere. So, of course, if I'm up too high, then I'm too far from the mob chambers. Oh, there's one. Hello. Interesting. Yeah, oh, there you see, zombie villager being pulled in, even though it's never active. So yeah, unfortunately I can't switch it off, which is annoying because it's also blocking all the mobs from my blood altar. Let's grab the factory block to bring that back. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to do in this episode. Oh, I forgot. I should actually... Oh, really? You're not giving me anything, are you? Let's just again say it's active with signal in case at some point there's an update and it starts working. We might actually want to use that feature. Alright, so like I said, there's one more thing I want to do. Also, I thought maybe I should dismantle my canola farm and my fuel, but that's really not that important. So my game of the pack right now is to get all of the EMC seeds, right? I think that's really the aim, is to get the tier 41 EMC crop. So let's move into the next tier, which is the tier 16. For which we need the tier 15 seed, I think. Yes, with compressed solidified life essence. But actually I first want to make a bunch more seeds. So I'm gonna go and do a stack of the tier 1 seeds. And then go all the way up to the tier 15 seed and see how many we can do in the tier 16 seed. So I'm gonna do another time lapse of that because it's gonna take quite a while. And I should have enough EMC for all of this, right? And then we have a bunch of seed. Why can't I? Oh, that's in the other craft table. Yeah, so we have a bunch of seeds, and I think it's gonna be cool to have some preparation there. So I'm gonna start with this. That's the first one, and that took way too many of these fuels, but that's okay. For some reason I seem to be having zombies. Ooh, from over there. But I thought I lit everything up here. Let's see, do I have any spawn spots? F7. Oh, there's one over there. No, really just the one, that's it. That's it? That's where all the zombies came from one yellow X? Alright. Oh, yes, because this is in hard. I forgot that. I switched in hard when I was AFKing to get more mobs into my farm. Come on, die already. Am I using the wrong one? Oh, I am using the wrong one. Alright, anyway. Back to crafting. I think I know what I did wrong. I picked the wrong block. I need TEL, chemical, coal. See, I'm like, what? Am I crazy? Alright. Let's go on and make all the tiers up to tier 16 is the one we want now, right? Let's get them into our bookmarks. 16, 15, 14, 13, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and this is really the slowest one of all. And I decided to use hoppers for the seeds and the essence. Tier 5. Tier 6. Tier 7. Tier 8. Tier 9. Tier 10. Tier 11. Tier 12. Tier 13. And tier 14. Right. For some reason, the tier 15. Did that really take 10 minutes? It should have plenty of power. It's got 400 million FE. And it should take, what is it? 848 per tick. It seems to be the max it can do right now. And for those of you who are wondering why I went down to 16 seeds from 64, this is still running This has done, well, it still has another 20 to go. This takes about 45 to 50 seconds per seed. Although I guess this one is even worse. But we can remove it from the list here. And then the next one is going to be compressed solidified life essence, which comes from the chemical crystallizer, and gaseous life essence, which I can get from a deconcentrating of a life essence. And you may have noticed during the crafting of tier 4, I think it was, or 3, at the blood altar, that I actually have a large tank with life essence right here. So all we need now is to deconcentrate this and then crystallize it. No! Alright, let's fill a new one. Well, at least we have one tier 15 seed. And we have a new tank of life essence. So let's push this into the rotary deconcentrator to make gaseous life essence that goes into the chemical crystallizer to make the compressed solidified life essence. That should come in here, right? Yes. And then we can throw in the seed. Don't quite know how much it's gonna take. We'll find out on the next, no, on this episode. I think it may take the 1,000, but that's kind of tricky because I can only get them by 80, I think. Again, it doesn't show me here. Oh, yeah. Upgrades. Speed times 3, energy times 3, muffling. Oh, and I need another one. That's why that wouldn't work in here. I'm gonna try to upgrade this one. Was that? Oh, okay, guess not. Okay, speed in here. Energy in here. Speed in here. Energy in here. Speed in here. Energy in here. Muffling, muffling, muffling. 960. See, I need to use the compressed solidified life essence, but that goes per 80. How do I get the next 40 in here? Doesn't tell me, does it? So we've got more than enough, but for some reason, can I use this for anything else? Tier 24, as we get fireworks still going on in the background. How do I get this to 1,000? I got plenty of life essence, but it's not telling me how to get this to 1,000. Tier 15, compressed solidified life essence. That's what I have. Life essence. But yeah, it needs 40 and it's not taking, unless I can dump excess. No, I can't. I can just dump everything or nothing. How do I... Well, if you guys have any idea how I can get this last 40 in here, because it won't take the full 80. I can't throw anything else in here because it's only used for the seeds. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave this as a question for the viewer at home or in the office, wherever you're watching this, in the train, at the station, or waiting for the dentist. Let me know, how do I get the last 40 life essence in here when it won't take a full compressed one anymore, and until then it won't make a tier 16 seed, right? I don't know. If nobody has an answer, then I'm gonna have to cheat them in. I'll throw away my tier 15 seeds and I'll cheat in the tier 16 seeds. But I'm afraid that means we're gonna end this episode without tier 16. I'm sad to say, but I think we did accomplish a lot. Let's take one more look at the experience obelisk right here. And we're at 123. This is nice. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. I did. It took a long time to record with all the mob chamber building and all the essence crafting, but I think it's good. And if you did also like it, please click the like button. Any tips, tricks, questions, comments, feedback, everything, anything, let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, click subscribe button so you'll be warned of my next video, because there will be one. So thanks again for watching and take care. Bye bye.